All right, this is very important. Little Nas X just dropped the video called J Christ. Again, blaspheming God, as we know. But let's get even deeper with this, right? Because he's blaspheming God. But understand, he's violating not only Matthew 12:36, he's going in the Luke, in Ezekiel 18. I now realize that their job as musicians, and they're Satan's musicians, let's get that clear. They're musicians for the devil. He has the devil featured in all his videos physically. Come on. Now, looking at this, it now is clear that he doesn't care anything about God. And that's why he's so rich and powerful in the industry as we see him. Not only that, it gets even deeper because if you look into what he's actually doing, he's even violating Proverbs 24, what call like where it's talking about pure wickedness. Okay, there's a level of evil where a person is just you get to an unrevivable level, not because nobody can't revive you because you don't want to be revived. You don't want to not be wicked. You want to do evil till the very end. And God knows it and sees it. He talks about it. And that he even tells you, and that's an Old Testament. He talks about different individuals that are with evil spirits and they want to be with them, like they got some pact. So he's clearly the devil's minstrel. So we got to clearly get this through our head. So whoever's listening to him, he's putting a spell on you. I just listened to the song and I heard it. He just said he doesn't have to blaspheme in the music because he's saying J Christ in the hook. What blasphemous else can he say? Come on now. This is very clear in what's going on. There's no agenda now. It's clearly before you. Now, like, share, subscribe, everybody. We're getting into this because I've already talked about different things dealing with the book of Ezekiel. Not only chapter 18, we're talking about chapter 16, even earlier chapters in 12 and 13, when I was talking about different activities that were done in history. When I was talking about what celebrities are doing now in their actions and what's being put in the articles. In the articles, they're clearly telling you that they're either violating one of the laws or they're doing something blasphemous. Usually it's something blasphemous. This is clearly in before us, so you won't be able to deny it. That's why you got to see it for what it is. And I keep trying to tell people, you look at the media, and yes, we do the media, but pay attention because it's really serious. It's like, it's not, people are like, oh, it's just something that happened. No, everything you say and do is held against you in the day that you stand before God. You have to repent. Acts 28:28. That's why I kept saying it. It's right. It's like that. It's repeatable on purpose. So you get it. It's that serious. Yo, this video, I'm telling you, even though it may not have much seen, I'm telling you, the lyrics, the whole ideology, the reprobate of mind that we talked about in Hebrews book chapter 20, I believe. We were talking about this. It's right here before you guys. It's right in front of you. And he's doing it willingly. See, in the old days, there'd be a scenario where somebody would say something to him who's his family, his parents, but his parents are just enamored by the money. They're enamored by the lifestyle of being this person's parents. They're proud of the status. They're proud of being called that. Like, hey, all the highs and highs from people. Because remember, man worship, man pleasers. We talked about that too. This isn't a joke. I'm trying to break it down so you see it for what it is. This is what's happening in the world around you. This is legit what's going on. He just dropped this video. This is crazy. Like, listen to the lyrics. He's going in. He's saying, and tell me, all your favorite rappers rap this way. Period. It has to be the same person teaching them all. They all rap like this. All of them. He sounds, if I close my eyes, I couldn't tell him the difference between anyone. I couldn't, because he's rhyming the words the same way, doing it thoroughly. He never came in singing. So when did he, come on now. You telling me that these people don't have people behind them, backing them? Come on now. They're an image. They said this so many times. It's clear now. If this isn't clear, I don't know what's going to be. It's right here before you. You know how we do. You know how I rock. It's that serious. We coming back on. I'm going. Everything has to be scriptural. Has to be, because you got to make it. You got to do Ephesians chapter 4:13, and you got to understand it. I need you to understand it. John 14:6, you got to understand it. You feel me? Philippians 4:13, you got to understand it. You got to get this. It's serious. All right. All right, reserve.